Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. What another Misfits 003 incredible night of action. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, something I want to say. We hit 5 subscribers today. We are now only 99,995 away from a play button. And the last upload got 2 likes. That actually means a lot to me. I know it's nothing, but staircase. Now, without any more further ado, we're going to go backwards to forwards. Main event, Sharks versus Deen. This best fight for Misfits by far to this point. It literally looked like, for people that haven't seen the fight, 10 out of 10, go watch it. The first 2 rounds, was a 10-8 and a 10-7 for Sharks. It literally looked like he had Deen's number. And then out of nowhere, in the 3rd round, Deen's right hand sent Sharks back to the Pacific. The Pacific Ocean, obviously, is a shark. It was insane. And that's the thing, even though Deen went down 2 times, really 3, his head was in the game. He was never back. As soon as that right hand on his Shark's face, he instantly just went back to thinking about swimming with the pods. It was over. He had his back turned, premature stoppage. No. The thing is, it might have been premature. I'm not saying I just said it wasn't. I'm not trying to say it wasn't. But the thing is, who's to say that if that fight continues, Deen doesn't just flatline his goofy ass? He's not goofy, he's awesome. But I'm saying, who's to say Deen doesn't just flatline him like 10 seconds after, and then he actually gets hurt, right? So, either way, Deen the Great, as predicted, my predictions sucked, but he won. It was incredible. Now, the co-main event, like I said, counterclockwise, the most cared about bouts, which by no means is the co-main, by the way, but I'm just saying, we had Josh Bruckner versus Chase Demore. Now, this fight, if you told me that a mixed martial artist was fighting a linebacker, this would have been what my head would have envisioned. I don't think Chase Demore, by the way, Chase Demore got rolled up and smoked. Chase Demore did not throw a single... Okay, that was terrible, but he did not throw a single punch. Like, Chase Demore literally fought like a fat white girl at a lunch table. All of his punches, there was no... I can't box. I will someday. But have you ever boxed? He literally, and the thing is, he gassed out in like 20 seconds. He literally moved around the ring like he was a middle linebacker shooting the A-gap against Derrick Henry. And if he doesn't stuff him in the backfield, his whole family dies. Like, this dude, he was beelining across. He looked like he had never been in a boxing ring before. Literally, I remember in elementary school, there were these 2 fat chicks that everyone was scared of because they were, like, massive. There's nothing wrong with being massive. I'm just, everyone has these type of people at their school. And they played this game called Ram at recess one day in, like, 5th grade. These 2 big chicks, they both put their heads down like rams from, like, 30 feet away. And I'm not even kidding. They just ran into each other. They both, like, hit the ground. I don't really remember too much. It was, like, 10 years ago. Well, not 10 years ago. It was a while ago. Chase Demore literally looked like a bull. He sucked. Listen, the thing is, I know someone's going to see this and be like, oh, you wouldn't say that to his face. Yeah, no shit. Obviously, I wouldn't say it to his face. Are you kidding me? I'd get crushed. That's why I'm behind the phone in my grandma's garage. I can say these kind of things. He sucks. All right? So that was mean. He's better than me. But, dude, you would think he would at least throw a punch. 0 out of 10, Josh Bruckner flatlines him. Probably thought how everyone expected a seasoned veteran against the defensive end would go. Now, who was a Hardy and Rahman? Dude, crazy bout. The first round, Rockman was decimating Greg Hardy's face. It looked like how I predicted it to go. I predicted a Rockman decision. And then the second round, okay, I'm not making excuses, but if anyone tries to discredit Hasim for this loss, leave. I will block you personally. Okay, no one follows my Twitter, but even if you were my first follower, I'd remove you and block you. Peace. Okay, you cannot discredit this. Dude, 100-pound difference, and it showed. But Greg Hardy can move. For a 4,000-pound brute, Greg Hardy literally looks like Ali. Okay, well, he did not look like... Sure he did. Dude, he was so smooth the way he moved. I was like, oh my, there's no way he's that big. And of course, Shannon Briggs had to ruin it. I mean, Jesus Christ, I almost had a diabetic low blood sugar attack. I almost passed out mid-match hearing his annoying, let's go, champ, shut up. Now, what was before that? I think it was DK Money and Queen Kenny. I was wrong. I thought DK Money, Donkey Kong, was going to be like a dark horse and just be like a bat out of hell. He got sent to hell. Dude, King Kenny, the thing is, I know I predicted him to lose. The thing is, I love King Kenny, or Queen Kenny, but the thing about him is, okay, he looked good against Temper and Sensei. I thought he lost both fights personally. But, like, he showed flashes of being able to compete with the guys at the top of the scene, but it's like he didn't do it. There were some things in there that looked like he could, but he didn't do it. He sent DK Money to the Shadow Realm. It was dude, when DK Money went on his back, he wasn't unconscious. I mean, he might as well have been. He was still kind of like rattling around, kind of like a dog when they like roll around in shit after getting a bath, like on the grass. You know what I mean? Well, where else? The grass. Like, he kind of seemed like he was playing on the canvas a little, but he wasn't getting up. It was obvious. King Kenny absolutely disposes of Donkey Kong in the first round. Congratulations, Queen Kenny. I mean, 2 tough fights, and then you take an easy fight and you decimate him. That's how it should go. Congratulations. 2-1. Bravo. It was beautiful. Now, what was before that? It was Temper and Overflow. Temper, I think it was. Temper destructed Overflow in the first round. The thing is with the face Temper, and like why I still don't think he has potential, and I'm not saying that to be mean, because obviously, like, if someone, I have like no subs and like no actual viewers. So if the only person that clicked on this was like a FaZe meat writer, the only interaction I would get is a dislike. So I'm not trying to get on the bad side, but it's like, dude, he throws punches and it seems like there's just no power behind him because he's so off balance. Like when Queen Kenny threw that right hand, he like put something into it. When FaZe Temper throws punches, he looks like what's that game like, have you guys played Gang Beasts? And, like, when you throw a punch, they just, like, that's how Temper hits. He does not know what balance is, but somehow, doosh, that left hand is something serious. Overflow, I mean, you got paid, but you got sent back to where you came from, down. And what was before that? The goofiest bout of the evening. Ice Poseidon and apparently the art teacher, Buckingham. I mean, I predicted a disqualification from an illegal nut shot because Poseidon gives off Hall of Fame school threat vibes. I mean, even more than I do. Evidently, I don't give those off. I'm not gonna lie, it was a weird bout. There were some flashes where Poseidon actually looked like he might have been something good. You know what I mean? But I think he would have fared a lot better on something like Creator Clash, where all the other Dream Stands and Minecraft players throw down. It was a pretty one-sided bout, and Buckingham got the win. And I believe, other than that, I'm sorry if I completely forgot about your bout. Not that anyone cares if I forgot about them. But I'm pretty sure the only other bout was the first one was between Minicock and Nick Joseph. That was a wild one. That if you create a UFC 2 character, right? Because like that's a game I used to play all the time. And you create a fighter, you give them 99 power and 0 stamina and 0 durability, like 0 chin. You have Minicock and Joseph. Those dudes threw haymakers, but neither one could eat one, and they had the stamina of, like, the contestants from the Russian sleep experiment. Like, never mind. But those guys were, like, dead after 30 seconds. Like, Minicock, you've been in the ring a couple times. You'd think you would understand by now. And I'm not trying to discredit him. I'd probably get hammered by him. The dude's a brute. But it's like, dude, it's not your first rodeo, nor is it your second. And then, let's see what else happened. By the way, incredible night of fights. I know I'm just kind of joking. That was I loved every single second of that. And Misfits 4, I'm going to be watching the whole time, including the pre-fight show, like I always do. Other than that, KSI's opponent did get announced, Dannis. I actually kind of like that fight, not because, just because Dannis is such a cunt. Like, dude, if being annoying and obnoxious was a sport, Dannis would actually win for the first time in 3 years. Like, I wouldn't even say to be mean. He is just such a runt. He's an animal. Like, he is like, if you think of the most, like, he's like a 3rd grade class clown. He's like the dude that gets sent to the office and then he, like, talks shit to the teacher. Like, shut up. Like, He's the kind of dude to give you a wedgie or a swirly. Like, and then Anthony Taylor, boom, the right hand from Satan. That is the right hand that I don't even know what to tell you. It's the same one Deen gave Sharks, sent his ass back to the Pacific, the tropical oceans. An incredible night of fights, ladies and gentlemen. If you see this and you are not subscribed, ladies and gentlemen, hitting that button will take us from 99,995 to 99,994. Until next time, tomorrow I'm probably going to start my workout regime. Because see, I got my Second Amendments right here. We're going for the third and fourth, the freedom of speech down here. Never mind. Yes, mind. Guys, listen, we're on the grind, okay? Someday, and you don't believe it now, but someday, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to lay claim to one of these cards. Yeah. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. That's my dream. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Alatugi, another incredible card. Mama Taylor, great job setting it up. And Misfits Boxing, we will see you in the next one. Peace. EDL out.